My name is Shane Ellis, and what I want to talk about today is how we can get caught up in self destructive loops and what these self destructive loops mean and how we can avoid them or get out of a self destructive loop. And I got this idea of self destructive loops from a TED talk that I watched by the musical artist Andrew Bird. And he used self destructive loops as not only a musical application, which can actually be useful, whereas he used to also use it as a human application on how us as humans, how we can shut ourselves out from the world to avoid getting hurt by the world, and we end up hurting ourselves by turning, basically our emotions turn in on ourselves and cause us immense amounts of pain. And an example that would be how I'll give you an experience from my own life, how I've struggled with when I'm going to college and I'm learning all the things that I want to do and what I'm passionate about, and then I get out of college and I realize I can't find a job anywhere, and that I won't be able to find a job, and I'm telling myself over and over, I'm not going to be successful, I'm not good enough, and that idea goes in a loop in your head, and you can be having a great day, and that'll come up, and you'll be like, oh, day ruined, and this can happen over and over and over, and soon it becomes a self-evident truth to you, and soon there's nothing you can do about that until you open up to the world and realize, whoa, in college there's numerous job opportunities associated with what I want to do. I can get lots of experience while in college and find a job. Instead of feeling sorry about myself, I find a way to become successful. And that's how I got out of my self-destructive loop. And I learned not to struggle with that idea, and that I will be able to find a job once I get out of college. And I found that that really helped me. And at first it may seem depressing and hopeless, and that you'll never be able to get out of this loop that you're in, especially when you don't even realize you're in this loop. You just think that your life sucks and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to become aware of the problem that you have to become aware of the problem that you have and manage to do something about it. And that's what gets you out of that loop. And trust me, it's not easy to get out of these kind of loops, because like a loop, it keeps coming around. It keeps on coming around, and it's like a bad habit, because you can go through withdrawal where that idea will come up, even though you thought you got out of that loop, and it'll just break you back down again. And you have to keep building yourself back up and realize that whatever idea that's bothering you, whatever idea that keeps turning in on you, that there's a way to fix it. Like if it's a problem, there's a way to fix it. And you can't let these, what you thought were these truths, to break you down, because once the loop gets going, it's really hard to stop. And Andrew Beard also talked about how he compared these self-destructive loops to how, like, how cows get mad cow disease through cannibalism. And I know this is a bit of an extremity, but when you get in a self-destructive loop, it's kind of like self-cannibalism, at least on an emotional or mental standpoint. You're eating yourself alive, and that can really, obviously, eating yourself alive would destroy you, and so that really can hurt who you are as a person. And if you turn away from the world and you see that, you think that the world is out to get you, you think the world is going to hurt you, and you just turn in on yourself, there's nothing you can get from the world. And to get the experiences you need to be successful in life, you have to go out into the world, you have to be a part of it, you have to experience everything. And you have to let yourself be vulnerable to these experiences, or they won't affect you. And the big bad destructive loop will come in again and just break you down bit by bit. And I encourage anyone watching this, if they're struggling with like one of these self-destructive loops that I'm talking about, find a way to fix it. Don't shut yourself in. Don't throw away the key. Let the world give you an experience that'll break you out of this loop that you're stuck in, and just live. Don't think that you have to live inside yourself. Live other places. Live everywhere. Experience as much as you can, because those experiences are invaluable, and you And in order to experience life, you have to go out in the world. And I encourage anyone that's struggling with, let's say, that college thing, don't get yourself down just because of what people tell you about how they can't find jobs, or don't let the idea of you thinking I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not unique enough, because we're all individuals and we can't let ourselves break down our individuality and our creativity and who we are essentially at a molecular level as a person. And I think that's a good message, and I really support Andrew Bird's video and his idea of self-destructive loops. And that if you really want to learn more and also enjoy some really good music, you should go and see his video also. Thank you.